I believe the real Super Bowl is taking place in the NFC, as we will have. It's just fitting it goes to the NFC West. I mean, three of the 5 best records in football, all in the NFC West at this point. Seahawks, Rams, the trilogy after the Seahawks just played the Niners 2 times in a row, basically. Clobbered them both times, gave up a total of 6 points or something like that. It was insanity, but 2.5-point favorite Seahawks, taking on the Rams. Kelcey, I think I know where you're going with this one. I don't let you say it.
Sam Darnold, guys, is not seeing ghosts anymore. So, yeah, I am going to go with the Seahawks. And then, again, I don't mean to pick the Auburn bias here, but there are more Auburn players on the Seahawks than there are on the Rams by 1. So there are 2 on the Rams that I can think of and 3 on the Seahawks that I can think of. But, yeah, I have a hard time looking at the Seahawks team and not thinking this is a really, really well-balanced team. You have JSN, who is playing at all-time level as a receiver. You have Sam Darnold, who, let's not forget, the guy's won 28 games in 2 seasons in the regular season. Okay, for 2 different teams.
Second guy to do 14 wins in back-to-back years. First guy to do it 2 different teams.
He's been written off both seasons. Let's stop trying to do that because you put him in the correct situation for his talents to succeed. What are his talents? Play action passes, using the run game to his advantage and having an exceptionally good receiver. Well, he has 2 great running backs right now, and K9 and Charbonnet, who are...
Well, one of them's done. Charbonnet's out.
Okay, well, up until this point, you had 2 really good running backs. Yeah, you won't have Charbonnet.
He's got an elite back now.
Yeah, I say you won't have Charbonnet get snipe those first touchdown calls. Although you might have your kick return team yet again, and Rashid Shaheed return another kickoff. It's crazy what the Seahawks have done. Nothing against the Rams; they're an incredibly strong team, but I think defensively they have shown weakness in the last couple of games, and I think that's where they're going to get taken advantage of. Where the Seahawks defense has gotten stronger, and they're playing in Seattle, which is going to be a mess this weekend, and I cannot wait.
You know what's weird when these 2 teams play is the combined victory has been 3 points. The Rams won by 2 the first time, and the Seahawks won by 1 the second time. And it's so dumb because the first game, Stafford was okay. Like, he didn't really do a whole lot. Couple short touchdowns, 58% completion. It's because Sam Darnold threw 4 picks. And early on, like, you know what? We'll be conservative with this one. No need to take any risks. It's fine. Sam Darnold will give us the game, which they kind of did, even though they almost won the game late. Then the second one, Stafford has a virtuoso 460 yards and 3 touchdowns, and they lose by 1. The only team in NFL history to score a touchdown in overtime and lose so far. Yeah. That's why this one's just so weird to pick for me. I think West Coast Sam is a real thing. I think West time zone, outside of Eastern time zone, Sam Darnold is a real thing. Just getting him outside of the Eastern time zone, he's been outstanding. So I think it's going to be very incredibly close. I do think the Rams have a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of the experience, a little bit of the edge. I still give Stafford the edge. I think McVay, I give a little bit of the edge to for no other reason than experience. He's been through this tons of times over. Puka Nacua, even though JSN has been virtuoso, Puka's been weirdly right there behind him. It's as close as it gets. And I think the Rams defense just still gives Darnold a little bit of trouble. Even in the game they won, they made it difficult for Darnold. It was Rashid Shaheed punt return that completely changed the game. So I'm going to take the Rams in a stupidly close game. I think it's going to be very tick for tack. Whoever has the ball last, I think, has a really good chance to win. If you're telling me it's the Rams have the ball down 4 with 3.5 minutes left, gosh, that's cinema. I hope we get to that point. 24-28, Stafford has the ball with 3.5 minutes left. That's what we dream of to see that happen. So I'll take the Rams by a very slight margin, but I don't love it. I will say that. I don't love it. I'm not taking -2.5, that's for sure, because I think this will end up being a 1-point game if I do that. So we'll take the Rams at +2.5 in this one.
You want to know the craziest stat is up until their December 18th matchup. Sam Darnold was 0-3 against the Rams all time. 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
4 of them in one game.
Yeah. So that's a potential storyline to have a conversation of is, can he finally shake that nuisance?
Including last year in the playoff game when they went into Los Angeles, even though they had a 14-win season because they were the 5 seed. Unfortunately, I think they're like 7 sacks on him. They kind of tore him apart. So they just gave him trouble. So let us know down below who you all have advancing to the Super Bowl in this championship weekend. And that's